going? It is me, Megan, and I am back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and a few other platforms, but mostly Poshmark. And here on YouTube, I like to make reseller content. I'll do sold videos, I'll do unboxings, I'll do hauls like this, I'll do all that good stuff. So if that is something you guys are interested in, please make sure to like and subscribe, and that way I'll never miss one of my videos. So in today's video, I have another bins haul. It's a little bit late to be filming this haul because I did it on May 23rd, which was my mother's birthday. But since then I have been on vacation and I've just kind of gotten back and into the swing of things. So before I put all this inventory away, I did want to share what I picked up with you guys. So I got 50 pounds of clothes and 7 pairs of shoes, which is very abnormal. For me, I usually do not pick up that many shoes, maybe 1 or 2 pairs at most. Usually I don't pick up any shoes, but this time I found 7 pairs of shoes. And I spent $100.50 on everything. Shoes are separate. They are $3.05 per pair, so a little bit more than all the other items. So like $21 less. So I spent about $80 on the clothes and $21 on the shoes. One of the pairs of shoes I actually got for my husband. So if he wears them, he'll keep them. If he doesn't, I can sell them. They weren't really anything notable. They were just kind of like a work shoe from a brand I never heard of, but I thought they were cute. And he didn't have a pair of like nice brown shoes. So I picked those up for him. And yeah, I am gonna go over several things that I've already sold, because this was from May 23rd and today's June, what day is it, June 10th already, maybe? Ugh. I'm not sure, but it has been a while. So I sold 2 pairs of the shoes I picked up. I sold these FLYP sandals, not a brand I've picked up before or anything I've really been searching for, but they were cute. And FLYPs I think are kind of like a casual workout shoe, like you work out while you wear them. I'm not sure, but comps for them actually weren't too bad, and I thought that the style I found was really cute and in good condition, so I picked them up. They actually sold for $59, which is wild, and after fees I made $45.18. So definitely a brand I will like look up if I find in the future, especially at the bins. I'd probably pick them up again. And another pair were these Birks, and I only picked these up because they had 3 straps, which I never really see that style, but they were so crazy chewed up, like literally looked like a dog chewed on them. So I polished them with some like leather polish I got at the grocery store that I've had forever, and then used the Doc Martens Wonder Balm, which is like a leather moisturizer pretty much, and they looked better. Not great, but they looked better. But they still sold super quick for 40 bucks, and after fees I made $29.98. And that specific style could sell all the way up to like $100 in good condition, so that's kind of why I picked them up. I thought I could make them look even better than I did, but they still looked pretty rough. But I was glad that they sold, and they sold really quickly as well. Then I sold these Aerie, which is a lower end, well, I don't know if you call it a lower end line of American Eagle, but it's a line from American Eagle. Sells a lot of like underwear, swimwear, casual wear. I found these slouchy overalls in a size large. I usually don't find bigger sizes in this brand, especially at the bins. I'd only really pick it up at the bins, but they were a linen blend overall, and I love finding overalls, and I took them home. And they actually sold probably within 24 hours. I probably should have listed them a bit higher, but I didn't think that they would sell for that much because I've never really gotten that much for Aerie stuff. They had so many likes, like immediately on Poshmark and Mercari, and they ended up selling on Poshmark for $37, and after fees I made $27.58. Then I sold this Chaps 3X rainbow plaid button-up short sleeve. Not usually something I would pick up, but I've been watching a lot of videos from Kaylee Elaine here on YouTube, and she picks up a lot of Ralph Lauren, and Chaps is a lower line of Ralph Lauren and a lot of bigger sizes, and talks a lot about keywords. And this rainbow plaid was kind of something that she had spoke about. So when I saw it at the bins, I thought, why not try it? It actually sold on eBay for $19, and after fees I made $16.30. Then I sold this vintage single stitch Orvis check print button-up shirt. I liked the way it looked, single stitch, so I knew it was vintage. I knew it wasn't going to get too much, but I figured it would sell pretty quickly. Sold for $16 on Poshmark, and after fees I made $12.80. Then I sold this Abercrombie & Fitch men's linen striped popover top. Really cute, modern. Again, something I probably could have got more for, but I didn't list it very high. Sold for $21 on Mercari, and after fees I made $17.65. Then I sold this Lacoste green tank top. Y2K tank tops I feel like are pretty trendy. This green color had a little alligator embroidered on it. Sold pretty quickly on Depop for $11, and after fees I made $8.94. Then I sold this Point Sur, which is sold by J. Crew. Point Sur, the brand, sold by J. Crew. It was this yellow mini dress. It was actually worn by Reese Witherspoon, so I feel like that might have helped it a little bit. Sold pretty quickly for $30, and after fees I made $24. Then I sold this John Galt, which is a line by Brandy Melville. It was a San Francisco style cropped tee. Sold for $12 on Mercari, and after fees I made $9.83. Then I sold these Lululemon men's gray hybrid like swim trunk shorts. Sold for $23 on Poshmark. After fees I made $18.40. And then I sold this new to me brand, which was $10,000. It was another pair of men's shorts. It was with those Lululemon shorts, so I thought they might be something, you know, more high end. And they were. They sold for $37, and after fees I made $29.60. So I'm pretty sure I made all my money back on those sales, but I'll put the total up on the screen. I did spend $100 on everything, which is a little bit higher than I usually spend because I spent like $20 on shoes. But yeah, a couple of those shoes were definitely worth picking up. So I'll show you the other shoes I picked up. These I thought were so cute. They're Converse and they're embroidered. These I think are a size women's 9 or 8 maybe. You could probably see a little bit that they are pretty faded. These were so dirty when I got them. I soaked them in OxyClean. I put them in the washing machine. And I am a little disappointed that they aren't cleaner because I cannot find my shoe cleaner anywhere. I don't usually get sneakers and I don't usually clean or get shoes I need to clean, but occasionally I will. And I have this shoe cleaner that makes it very easy to clean shoes, but since we moved, I realized I probably haven't used it and I have no idea where it is. So I just ended up listing them. They do still have like dirt here. I try to take a sponge to them. I took a magic eraser to this part because taking a magic eraser to this part is literally like what do you call it? Grating cheese. Like the magic eraser just falls apart and they're just so annoying to use. But yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get. I did get some offers on them already, and attention, there is also a hole there. They made this style in like platform and a lug sole style, and those can get a lot more, but there aren't many listed. So I listed these, I think around 40 or 50 bucks. So yeah, I think they'll sell. They're again very loved, but really, really cute. I love the embroidery on them. I don't think I've ever actually sold Converse before, even with all like the THREDUP shoe mystery boxes I've received in the past. I don't think I've gotten Converse. Here are a pair of pretty cute Fry boots. I don't love picking up Fry. I don't know if I've actually ever even sold it, even though I've found it a few times. But since they were at the bins and in pretty good condition, I polished these up as well, but now they have cat hair and dust on them. They're a point toe pair of Fry boots. They say Fry down there. The one weird thing about these is they say Fry here. They're 100% leather, like they're definitely real. They have all the right code and information on the inside. They have the logo on the zipper. What is this style of these? I looked up the code and they're like, I think the Jessica style, they're a size 6.5, which is a little small. They're definitely like authentic, but they are missing the like embossed thing on the outside that literally all fried boots have. And it's one of those things where it's like, why would you make a fry? Like, why would you make something fake and have the logo? You went through the effort of having the right code. It says it on the inside. It's embossed on the inside. It says it on the bottom. I've seen fry shoes before. This is what they look like. Why would you go through all that and not put that on the outside? So that to me means that they're not fake, if that makes any sense. If you know anything about why they wouldn't be on the outside, maybe they had to get these like redone or something. I've had shoes that have been very much like redone in the past, like reworked from wear. But I listed them and I noted that, but they're so cute. Point toe, hard to see. But yeah, they're in excellent condition. These I almost passed on, but they are an expensive designer shoe. Bagley Mishka. I have no idea how you pronounce that. And it really looks like they were only really worn once. They do have some toe wear, but I didn't even bother trying to get that out because you wouldn't see it when you're wearing it. And it's satin. I'm not sure how I would clean that. They're an 8.5. And I kind of went back and forth on them because I haven't had the best of luck selling their shoes before. But for $3.05, the fact that they were in such great condition, I figured if I couldn't sell them, you know, maybe the RealReal could. But these are a newer style. Some of the sizes are still available online. I think they were originally like 200 and something, so not like the most expensive for designer things. But I think these would be a really cute like wedding shoe for somebody, or, you know, just like a party shoe or something. They're like a champagne color. I have them listed for $75, and they're actually getting a lot of attention on eBay. Then my favorite pair of shoes I got were these fringe boots. They've been in this bag, so I need to put them better in my storage so these don't get all messed up. But these fringe boots, I went back and forth on these for a while because I thought they were really cute. I think they'll sell based on style, probably on Depop. You can hear a little bit of cracking, so I was like, oh, the faux leather must have been like cracking on the inside, but it's not. The zipper works, and it's like not peeling or anything. I figured they were fake leather because they are the brand. Probably not gonna be able to see it. Massimo, which sold at Target. I'm not even sure if they sell that brand anymore. They're a size 8. And these are authentic leather. So yeah, vintage leather fringe boots. They aren't without, you know, their signs of wear and everything. But I have these listed for like $80. They are getting some attention. Definitely more of a fall boot. I know when I find a good pair of shoes when the cashier literally tries to steal the shoes from me, because that is actually, they're not actually trying to steal it, but they kind of are like, oh, those are cute. And they don't let them go. And I'm like, please give those back to me. It's like they're waiting for me to be like, you can have them. That's what the cashier did with these. And she was rather young. So yeah, gotta pick those up. Okay, moving on to clothes. This, I believe, is a vintage piece. It's made in the USA. I've never heard of that brand, View. It's a size 8, but more like a size 4. Actually, these might have been more like an 8. I'm not sure. But it's this absolutely adorable polka dot mod style dress, which is very trendy. The issue being that there is a lot of color transfer on this dress that I could not get out. And I soaked this in OxyClean and all that, but yeah. So I'm still gonna list it, not for as much as I was hoping, and it didn't photograph the best. I could put this on my mannequin, but I'm not going to. Unless it doesn't sell for a while, then I might. This is a rather large tunic sweater. It's actually by Lulu's, and it's a size small, so really oversized. I haven't listed this yet. There's something weird going on down here. I might have to steam it. It might just be one of those things. Like, you see the lines in it? I'm not sure what that's about. but cute blue sweater will probably do well in like the fall and the winter. Oh, everything's falling down. Then I got this pink Victoria's Secret Sherpa vest. I find pink a lot at the bins. I pass on almost everything. It usually doesn't sell very well for me, but this felt like new. Sherpa stuff's still pretty trendy. Hence the tog there. Usually this brand does the best for me on Mercari, but again, this is more of like a fall winter piece, so I'll probably be sitting on it for a little while. But I still think it was pretty cute. Here's a Target collab piece that I was hoping I'd find the top for, but I didn't. But since they don't really sell this collab anymore, I want to say, like, it's sold out, I was thinking, you know, if somebody has the top to this and they need a different size bottom, that, you know, they might buy it for me online. It is the Stony Clover Lane collab. It was pretty trendy when they sold it at Target. These are size large. Just a really cute pair of swim bottoms. I love yellow also in these palm trees. It's really cute. So you could wear it with, you know, just a different swim top altogether. But I imagine somebody would probably only buy them if they can find the top. So this brand, no idea how to pronounce it. I want to say it's a Swiss brand. I can't remember now. But when I first looked this up, I didn't really look up comps. I just kind of looked at what people had it listed for, size large. And their stuff is listed pretty high, like some things. So I thought I found a pretty good brand. As you could tell, it's quite interesting. It has these like 3D things coming off of it. Turns out comps aren't that great for a lot of their stuff. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna list this at. Probably not for much. I think this was a wool blend. I think somebody had donated a bunch of stuff and they might have lived in like Europe, because it was a lot of European brands. But it is 100% merino wool. I don't know. The RealReal takes this brand, but they only had like a handful of things listed, which makes me think they probably wouldn't take this piece. And I don't think they had any sold, so we will see about that. Here is an REI co-op piece. This is a size medium. This is a newer piece. It's a women's base layer. I love finding base layer style things. I sell quite a bit of REI co-op pieces. They sell pretty well for me. Not as much as like some other, you know, outdoor brands, but they do seem to have like a following. Here's another brand I hadn't heard of. Ginia? Ginia. I only got these because they were 100% silk, and they were an Australian size 12, and their website was like an Australian website, so I thought that they might be, you know, worth something. They do sell for a decent amount. I can't remember now, maybe $70 something. Comps aren't the best, but, you know, for a cute pair of like sleep silk shorts in a good size, I can't remember the conversion, maybe a medium, I think I'll get maybe like 20 bucks for those. I got several of these pieces because, again, I did that thing where I looked up what people were listing them for, and they seemed pretty high. And that's my assumption, that people are looking at comps when they list things. And I might have looked at comps and a couple of them might have been higher, but I can't find out really anything about this brand, and I picked up 3 pieces from them. I tried to see if they sell it on the RealReal, but they sold, what does it say? Elaine, but it was like Elaine something else, and I don't know if it's the same brand. I don't know, but I still think this is a pretty cool men's blazer. It's blue with the white buttons, so it is pretty nautical. I don't have this listed yet. Maybe I'll list it today. It's a size large, and I think it's just cotton. This was part of that pile of Italian brands, like European brands that I was talking about. This was made in Italy, and it is 100% cotton. So these were probably all donated by the same person. This is a men's cardigan by the same brand, but all the labels look a little bit different. I don't know if this has a size. Hopefully it does. It's like a textured men's cardigan. And this was, again, same brand, different tag. This is like 100% wool, speckled men's sweater, which I also think is really cute. When I found out that these might not be worth much or not have a good following, I was like, maybe I'll send them to the RealReal, maybe I'll just like donate them again. But I do like the way the pieces look, so I think I will try and sell them. I don't know. I haven't listed them yet, so we'll see. And then I got a couple of these like coveralls. This I also haven't listed yet, but I think it'll sell pretty quickly, even though it does have like paint stains. I don't know if you can see them. Some there. There's no size, so that's also gonna be kind of difficult. But it is a Dickies brand coverall. These are still pretty trendy. I haven't photographed this yet because when I take long photos, you kind of see like all my mess and all the stuff that I keep down here. So I'll try and photograph those today. This was another coverall I picked up that day. I was actually surprised no one was picking these up. Maybe it was silly for me to have, but I just saw it and I picked it up because I know these are still pretty trendy. It says Big Mac down here, like the burger, but I could tell that it was vintage. It's a size 48 long, which is a pretty big men's size, I think. And I looked up this brand and a lot of these are listed for like $70 and over. I guess it's from like the 70s or 80s, and this one's in like perfect condition. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna sell for. I also had to list it because the 48 long was not in the size chart on Poshmark. I think, well, maybe it was on Poshmark, but on some other websites it wasn't. I think I have it listed as like a men's 2XL. I don't know. I have it listed for $99. We'll see what happens. I think I have this cross listed on Etsy because it's vintage, and eBay because my vintage stuff can do well on there as well, and Depop and all the places. But yeah, I still thought that was pretty cool. Again, Big Mac. I guess they made some different styles. It says it's 1922, so some of their stuff can get probably pretty old. And they make a lot of like workwear stuff. That's the tag. I think this haul video is going to be kind of short because I already shared so much stuff that's already sold. Here is another Aerie piece. This is a size small, but it is oversized. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like this. It's like a polo sweater, which are still pretty trendy, and especially this color. But as you can see, a lot of the like stitching is loose. I just put it as a loose knit because I could not find a model photo, so I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or not. It easily might not be supposed to look like that, but I don't think it looks bad. I just photographed it, and if it was my size, I'd probably keep it. I think it's really cute. I still think that will sell. This was a pretty good find. I have been warming up to this brand recently, Eileen Fisher. It's a size large, so a great size, and it's a cardigan. I did have to wash this in a very specific way because it did have a stain on it. But I thought it'd be worth it because it's a silk blend. Yeah, it's 80% silk, which is great. This is getting a lot of attention, especially on eBay. But I think, you know, the size being good, the material being good, and it being like a nice cardigan, that will do well. I had to like wash it, it's in machine wash it, and then roll it in a towel and lay it flat to dry. I followed the instructions and the stain came out, so I am happy about that. Here's a vintage plaid skirt, Kensington Square. I don't think that's really anything. I think it's size 8 again. But it's just a mini plaid skirt, stretchy waist. Probably will sell in the fall, but those are still, I think, pretty trendy. This is a little girl's dress by Janie and Jack. I've had okay luck with this brand in the past. Size 4. But since I am selling on Kidizen more, I've been picking up more kids' clothes, even though I've only sold one thing on there. But I thought this was really cute. I like this style. There was discoloration on the collar that I cannot get out. So I am selling it as is. Very tennis prep. Some more kids' clothes. This I thought was really cute. It's an Adidas San Francisco Giants baseball shirt. Every time we go into the city now, it seems like there's a game, so everyone on the BART, which is like the train, are wearing San Francisco Giants things. So I thought this would be cute. I didn't realize there was a stain down here by the tag. but it's like here, I'm just selling it as is. Little kid stuff gets stained. Somebody else wants to buy it and take it out, they can. This was a vintage piece. The brand is Just a Girl, but I thought it was so cute. It's like 70s print with this little like flower applique. Really cute for the spring and summer. I think it's from like the 90s maybe, but yeah, that was really cute. And then I just loved the way this looked. It's Good Lad. It's from 2021, so it's not old. It's a size 6 months, and it's this little knit onesie with these hearts and that. My sister is actually due in September, so if she has a girl or a boy, I'll probably just let her, you know, pick from the stuff I have if she wants any of it. So that might end up going to my sister. This is, I just like the graphic on this. It's Last Call Company is the brand. It was sold at Tilly's, so nothing like expensive or anything, but it says Chillin' Grillin', and then it has the same graphic on the back. I feel like this is like pretty popular graphic to have the Grim Reaper on stuff. This is just a Kate Spade dust bag. I have a new tag Kate Spade top. I'm not sure if I have a Kate Spade skirt also that I got in my bulk boxes. So if I sell something by Kate Spade anytime soon, I'll just pop it in this bag when I send it. This is covered in lint and hair that I swear was not my cat's. I got it like this and then I lint rolled it when I was taking photos of it, and now it's already attracted so much more stuff on it. But this is an anthropology brand. Wow. Molinet Sirs. I have no idea. It's French. Size 6. And I don't think I showed this before. Some of this stuff might have gotten mixed up from my last bins haul, but I'm not sure if I shared this. It's a cute shirt dress in this dark blue. It's actually missing a belt. The belt loops are still there, but when I found a photo of it, it's supposed to have this huge like silver belt thing. So I noted that it was missing the belt, but it still has the belt loop, so you could put your own belt on or just like cut them off. I don't think it needs a belt. I think it'd be pretty cute without the belt. This I thought was a cute shirt. If this was my size, I'd keep it. It's a Star Wars The Child shirt, little baby Yoda, if you will. And this weird style of shirt I feel like is pretty trendy now, with like kind of like a 90s funny looking thing. I don't know. It's not gonna sell for much, but I thought it was so cute. Then I got these Nike men's joggers. I like to pick up Nike joggers at the bins when I find them. This is an older style, but I loved the color. You know, it's very different and they're still in a really good condition. Like a red, maroonish color, size medium. I think those are from like 2015 or something. I was thinking that this was gonna be a quick video, but then I realized I have a whole nother bag of stuff. So much stuff. All right, this is a new to me brand and comps are actually really great. I think I have these listed for like $150 or something. They're new tag YMC. I'm trying to remember what that stands for. I can't remember. I'll put it up on the screen, but these are like wool pants, size large. Oh, You Must Create. That's what it stands for. Has the website on there. But they're like a navy men's wool jogger. They were new at tag, so I just put them in my cart and I did comp these before I left and they were really great. I think these also might have been from the person with all the Italian brand stuff. But they're 44% wool and then a blend of other things. I already have a watcher on eBay, which is great, but these are probably going to be more like a fall winter piece, but it's good to know that, you know, people are looking for that brand. I found several Lululemon pieces this day. Like I said, I sold those like swim shorts. I found these shorts, which definitely have some wear to them. As you can see, the fabric's kind of sticking together. You're not supposed to dry these, so I imagine the person probably did because they're men's stuff. And, you know, men sometimes do that. Then I found another pair of shorts that were the same as this, but in black, but they had a hole. So I'm just gonna wear them for like sleep shorts. And then I found a pair of sweatpants, but they also had a hole. And I gave those to my husband. I'll fix the hole and then he can wear them. But they weren't gonna be really worth reselling after I fixed the hole. Anyway, these I'm going to sell. I think they're a size large. Older for sure. Again, some wash wear, but I noted that. But otherwise, they're still in really great condition. They are a longer short, which is why my husband didn't actually want them. There's the logo, but it's kind of faded a little bit. I'll probably only get like 20 bucks for these, but Lululemon at the bins. Again, I'm not passing on it. Someone had thrown these back into like the hardware bins that I will browse through because sometimes people throw their clothes back there. They're John Galt. It says J Galt. 100% cotton, size small. Usually their stuff isn't size, but sometimes their jeans are. Which is like, what's a size small in jeans? Like, what does that even mean? But I'll take measurements. I've already listed these. Again, I pick up anything John Galt, Brandy Melville at the bins, and I have done really well with their jeans in the past. And those are like a newer straight leg style and a light wash for the summer, which is fantastic. This I was so happy that I got because I was just getting there when they were taking away some bins. And before they could take away one of the bins, I was looking through it and I found this, which is a brand I love to sell and I haven't found in a really long time, and they were just gonna probably throw it away. But it is an American Giant full zip sweatshirt. This brand does pretty well for me. This is a woman's size small and it has like the elbow patch thing. I've sold their sweatshirts before. I think I've sold a t-shirt even, but I'd pick up anything by this brand at the bins, especially. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Again, probably more of a fall or winter sale, but we'll see. This was also with those men's Lululemon shorts and the 10,000 brand shorts that I mentioned that I sold. So I thought that these were also going to be, you know, a high-end men's athletic brand, and they seem to be, but I don't think there's many listed / I don't know how popular this brand is, but I do think they're getting some attention. This is the brand ASRV. As you can see, there's some wear to that. But that stands for Aesthetic Revolution. They're a men's size large, and they're a jogger. There is some like light wear to them, like fading and again to the logo. But yeah, I have these listed pretty high. Maybe the 40s or 50s or maybe higher. So I thought I saw a spider. Sorry. It's like, this is a skirt. I actually like to sell skirts. I know not everyone feels that way about them. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Oh, there we go. Like a mini plaid kilt skirt. There is wear to the buckle. Otherwise in great condition. I did have to sew in a button here because it was missing the button, but it was a quick fix. It is the brand Urban Outfitters, which I love to find at the bins. Sometimes their stuff can go for a lot, sometimes not so much, but they do seem to bring a lot of attention into my closet. And it's a size small. It's like a cute little grunge mini skirt with a bag. It's not a full bag, so it won't hopefully be that long. Here's another brand. It's kind of like bread and butter to me. Billabong, size small. Originally, this brand goes for quite a bit of money. I think it's sold at PacSun and a lot of like boutique-y stores, especially by the beach. When we were in North Carolina at the beach recently, I saw a bunch of this brand, and originally they could go like up to like 80 bucks for a dress, even though they're not like anything that high quality, but really cute blue with these flowers. I love the style. My sister-in-law buys this brand a lot. She gave me a lot of that brand in like donations, so I have sold it quite a bit. Here are a pair of like Y2K American Eagle jeans. This is an extremely old label by them, but these are called the Real Flare, and I think they're size 4. Yeah. And flare jeans are very in style. These are literally from the early 2000s, low rise. Someone did release the hem, so it is a raw hem, but I just noted that. And yeah, I thought these were actually sell a lot faster than they have, but they might be more of like a fall sale. I don't know how many people are buying jeans for the summer, even though I love to sell jeans. Another thing that's not doing as well as it used to is like a lot of my like USA stuff, but since, you know, 4th of July is coming up and everything, I'm hoping some of this stuff sells. Just a cute little crop top by Full Tilt, which is nothing special, but I liked the way it looked. Size small. What's this? Oh, been getting a lot of band tees at the bins. This is just a Bowie size medium graphic tee. I liked the print. I thought it was cool. It says 1972 World Tour. It's not vintage or anything, but really cool print. People have been loving the band tees I've been picking up, which is fantastic. Here's a little Zara shirt, size small. It's just a cropped polo long sleeve. Kind of a basic. Probably should have passed on it, but I can find their model photos pretty easily, especially if the tag's still in there, which it is, so that's how I found it. But it's kind of like a nice basic. Maybe Plato's Closet will take it if it doesn't sell. Here is another Urban Outfitters piece. This is the brand Out From Under, which is sold at Urban Outfitters. Sometimes they have an OB number on their inner tag, which makes it easier to find a style. These are a size extra small. They're a pajama pant, but they're like a straight leg satin pant with this really fun print to them. They do seem to be newer. I think it came with a top, or you could buy a top separately, but I don't have the top. It was like a crop top, which was kind of funny. But I thought they were fun. I think there's like a pinhole right in the front, but otherwise really good condition. And yeah, I think someone will pick those up. What are you? Oh, you Lululemon? Yes. So this was funny. I found this kind of like right when I got there. I went to this bin and somebody was kind of already looking through it on the side, but I didn't realize they were coming in my direction. So we both grabbed this top at the same time. And I let them have it because they were there first, but they were just gonna throw it, you know, away. And I'm like, I'm almost 100% sure that's Lululemon. And she ended up throwing it back in my direction. And it's just a woman's long sleeve. But again, I always pick up Lululemon at the bins. There is the logo, and it has this cute, like, back bent part. If you could see it, if that makes any sense. That. I kind of gave up on looking up this style because I knew it was going to be difficult, but I ended up finding the style name, which I don't remember right now. But I think that also helps sell the piece when you have the style name. It didn't have a size. I think I measured it at like a size 10, 8 or 10. Here is an Aerie and Alley piece. Ever since I found out that this is an Anthropologie brand, I've actually been finding it a lot at the bins. It's like a lower end line at Anthropologie, so nothing too expensive. But I, like Lululemon, will pick up anything Anthropologie at the bins. This is like a tunic top. I thought at first it was a mini dress, but it would be quite short. I found the model photo for it, so it is just like a tunic top, rather wrinkled right now. This I found, and I really thought it was a Coogi sweatshirt. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but COOGI, you find one of their sweaters that looks like this, and you're gonna make hundreds of dollars. It wasn't. I shouldn't have got my hopes up, but I did just for a second. It is Wild Fable, which is a Target brand, but since it looks like one of those expensive sweatshirts and I do sell Target, I picked it up. I love the colors. I think it's very cool. I think it will sell eventually. It is a size medium. This was a Free People top. Also something I have a hard time passing on at the bins, even though it doesn't do super well for me. I think I should just start, you know, everything I pick up at the bins that's Free People, start bringing it to Plato's Closet, because I imagine they'll take it. It's a size medium. It is a linen blend. It's an older style, but it's pretty cute. It's like a boho tunic style blouse. And I do think it's getting some attention. I like the colors. Yeah, very oversized. We'll see. I have it listed, so I'm not gonna bring it to Plato's Closet anytime soon. This is the first time I found this brand. I know some people talk really highly of it. It's Flax. This is also 100% linen. It's the size petite, but I looked up their size chart and I think they do like their own kind of sizing, and I think a petite I don't remember, maybe a small. I know sometimes very expensive brands, if the size is P, it's usually a small or an extra small, but I actually looked at their chart. Not that I remember what it is now. I do think this is an older style by this brand, but since I've never sold it before and I found it at the bins, I wanted to take it home and try it out. I do think it's getting some attention. I think I only have it listed for like $30-ish, so nothing too crazy. This, I was really hoping I could find a model photo for, but I didn't. It is another Free People piece, but I thought this one was just so pretty. It's an extra small. It's not great, but their stuff's always oversized. It's really hard to show like this, but it's a wrap top that has like a V-neck in the front and the back. Luckily, it looked better on the hanger. But yeah, I loved like the dark floral pattern, the gray with like the pinks. I don't know if this is getting any attention, but I thought it was really cute. What are you? Oh, so this is a pair of Prana pants. I actually stopped picking up Prana for a really long time because it wasn't selling as well as it did for me a couple years ago. But I had recently picked up a pair of their pants at the bins and they sold well and quickly. So I've been rethinking some of the stuff I've been picking up or seeing at the bins from them. These are size small and they're like a straight leg hiking pant. I can usually find out, like, look up their styles pretty easily, which is another reason why I've been, you know, trying them out again. Sorry, these are... This pair of pants is specifically very dusty. I don't know why. Probably because all my cat's hair is somehow on them, even though they're not allowed in here. Alright, I only have 3 more pieces, I think. Here is another Zara top. This, I liked the way it looked. Long sleeve, ruched, like a dark emerald forest green with that cutout. Again, more like a fall winter piece, but I do think it'll sell eventually. It is a size medium, so nice that it's on a smaller and extra small. Like the ruched sleeves. Cute. I pick up a lot of Zara at the bins, even though it doesn't always sell super well for me. This is another like Y2K style tank top. I just really like the way it looked. I did a Google image search and this is a Picasso drawing or something. It says art line by Euro shirt. Yeah. So I think someone probably got this on a trip to Europe. 100% cotton. And then the inside, it said it was just like a Gildan or something. Oh, Resell Europe. So just like, you know, the Resell brand that people print stuff on. I imagine this was probably sold at a museum. It was just like a gift shop shirt or something. But very Y2K tank top. It's getting a lot of attention on Depop. All right, and then the last thing I got was this purse. And I was looking in the hardware section because I realized I have not seen purses at this bins except for like the first time I had gone. And I was just like, I wanted to find them. Sometimes people will throw them back in with like the clothing. But I wanted to see if there was like an actual bin with purses in it. And it's kind of like in the hardware section. People really, I think, are looking through them for like money, which I understand. But I saw this purse. I could tell it was suede. As you can see, this has a lot of rhinestones to it. I could tell that like it might have been something good because the brand is on the hardware there. And then I think the zipper might have been YKK, yeah. And then it had the brand and then it said it was made in California. So I was like, oh, you know, maybe that's something good. It's Ty Lee Malibu. And comps are actually really good. I don't have this listed yet because I was going to try and clean up a couple of spots on the outside of it, but it's suede and I don't know if I really want to deal with that because they're not that bad. But yeah, comps are kind of like 60 up. I think this exact purse has sold before like for 120, but there are several of them listed, so I don't think it's going to get quite that much anymore. But really cool new to me brand that I am hoping for a good return on. Again, Ty Lee Malibu. And I love finding purses at the bins, so I hope I find more in the future. But anyway, that was my haul. Again, I spent about $100 on all these things. Found some really cool shoes. Glad that I have had a bunch of sales already. I think for what's left, this purse is definitely my favorite item, and hopefully I'll get it listed maybe today. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this haul. Let me know if these are pieces you sold before or would pick up or would pass on. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great time sourcing and selling this week, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!